let's see if it works first try this time.
Let's go.
YouTube says excellent. And I have video there, okay. Let me put my quality all the way down so it doesn't fuck anything up. Same with Twitch, we don't need 1080 60.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it won't let me do, well, let me do auto. Advanced. Okay. I'm running a 1-minute ad on Twitch to let people join in ad free. Now this one I can turn down. Yeah, across the board it looks like YouTube's just, I know Twitch had the ability to turn down the quality you're watching at, but alright. Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Alright.
Do it.
So it's a PlayStation heavy week. Xbox, they raised their price last week.
What did PlayStation do this week?
So
Oh, PlayStation.
we're rumored, so it looks like fall 2027 we're getting the PS6. January 2028 they're going to just stop manufacturing discs. And they finally decided that next year they are shutting down the PS3 and Vita stores. So I mean,
Oh, we're getting rid of physical discs,
yes.
and
Yep.
we're shutting down digital stores of the older consoles,
Yeah.
Yo.
and
Yes.
removing the option to be able to do anything with those.
Does that mean like,
PlayStation.
say, what year did you say that they're shutting this down?
28.
The-
28.
No.
Oh,
So
the
if
store.
like
The
the
store,
stores, yeah.
the PS3 and Vita store are ending in like Honduras, Mexico, like Central America next month, and then early next year is
There's everybody.
right. So since we're
Okay.
already in the latter half of 2026, we have less than 6 months left.
So
with the
does that
PS3.
include like if you bought a game digitally on PS3? Say I got a PS3 because I was just feeling like getting a console that played all 1, 2, and 3 generations. I couldn't download the games that I got from there, or you just can't buy new games.
You just can't buy
Or it's-
new games. And
Okay, cool.
so initially, when they were in the process, because they, like 18 months ago, they were saying they're shutting them down, and everybody was like, "No, give us more time." And they're like, "All right,
Mhm.
we're postponing it indefinitely." We just knew it
Mhm.
wasn't like. We knew that
It's
this
a
was
foregone conclusion.
It
Right.
was coming,
it's
but
supposed to
we
be
didn't
done.
know when. Yeah.
right.
We got a last hurrah with it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, for me, so right now they say for the indefinite future, you can still go and download things that you've bought. You just can't buy new stuff. And even when they
Mm-hmm.
initially said they were going to shut it down, they stopped allowing credit card transactions on PS3 because the
Oh.
system's so old. What you'd have to do, you'd have to add funds to your wallet on PS4 or PS5, then like unlink your credit card, and then go onto the PS3 and spend that wallet credit to get digital PS3 games. It already was a pain,
Oh.
and
You
like
you have to unlink your card
yeah,
on
because
your PS4 again.
yeah, so you
To get
basically
stuff on PS3
yeah, to do transactions on PS3, you could not
or
have a
Vita.
card linked.
Meanwhile, they'll let you use Apple Pay now.
On PS5, yeah.
Yeah.
Klarna too. I think I've seen they have Klarna on there. And if you're Klarning your PSN games, please don't.
Klarna.
If you're using Klarna,
What is
please
Klarna?
don't.
It is a buy now, pay
Afterpay.
later
Oh.
type of thing that is bleeding money, much like most things that allow people to not pay for things up front.
Oh, like a
'cause, I
firm?
mean, a lot of those people would just buy something big and then be like, you know what,
It might
Fuck
be a
this.
firm. I know it's one of
I'm
those.
not paying it back.
Like
Yeah, Afterpay, Klarna, Affirm.
it's
all
one.
those.
Yeah. One of those directly works when you go to check out on the PSN store.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is.
Crazy. We've come to that point.
Yeah, I mean, people are desperate, but the issue with those is if you can't afford to buy it outright, usually you're not going to be able to afford it. Especially if you stack like one or two of those, even if you don't do it in the same week. If you do it in the same like 3 month span, you're going to have them stacked up. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to get hit.
Oh
And
yeah.
your bank account's either going to be lower than you expected it to be, or it's going to go into the fucking negative, or you're going to miss payments and get extra fees, which is what they're really looking for, right? You missing those payments outright, and then getting those fees attached to it, which is how they make their money ultimately. So it's predatory, you know. If you don't have to use it, don't use it. And
Right.
if you
Yeah.
if
'Cause
you
there's
do it
no-
one time, just do it that one time. Don't stack them,
Yep.
because at that point you're paying for those. You're paying for all four of those things 4 separate times. Don't do it.
Yeah. It's like getting 4 different credit cards.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah. As it stands, you can't do any of those things on the PS3, and you can't even do or the Vita. And so, a while ago,
At least
like
you still got physical discs for PS3. That's fine.
yeah, I mean the majority of games are physical only on PS3.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even really start doing like larger games as downloads until later on in the generation. But
What they want to
Yeah.
take from you. This is what they want to take from my only physical PS5 game. This is what they want to take
Right.
from you.
like that's my thing is everybody has been voting with their wallets because like the stats every time like the stats are showing that like especially like let's take Capcom for an example. Capcom is doing like 80% plus of their sales are now digital over physical, and
Yeah.
they're doing their best years ever in profit. So
Yeah.
that just means the raw
Yeah.
number they're getting out of digital has gone
The
from
thing with the physical games is that those price points are dictated by the storefronts, right? Like remember when Amazon used to run those crazy deals on physical games until they effectively killed every other retailer selling physical games, and then once they did that, they're like, all right, no more deal,
Yep.
no
Yeah,
more sale, we won,
essentially.
haha. So it's not like the game, like the publisher or the developers are able to set those deals and discounts. But the issue with moving purely to digital sales is Like getting rid of the physical disc prevents the ability for people like like us to just trade video games and stuff like that. It
Hmm.
removes the physical libraries at the fucking library where a lot of people would go and like rent games. Like they can't afford gaming, but they're able to afford like a console, even if it's just like getting a PS4. Like that physical library being there is a means for them to get games for their kids and like go through and play through different video games. And then the biggest fucking issue that's going to arise from this is dynamic pricing.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
I
true.
know it's Friday when you just get paid, because I know when you get paid, I know what type of video games you like, so I'm going to hike the price up on those. That
Dynamic
shit's
pricing.
insidious. Dynamic pricing, it's going to fuck things, and there's nothing that we can do to prevent that outside of just not engaging with it to the point that they see that okay, we're not making any money because nobody is buying games. And in what
Yeah,
fucking reality is nobody gonna buy games?
Well,
true.
see, and that's what's going to happen is that all the people with money are going to be buying the latest and greatest digitally as it is, and all the ones who don't have money are going to be filtered into those microtransaction hellscapes that we call live service games.
Live service games, people buying
Hmm.
video games on Affirm and Klarna,
Yeah,
people just leasing games,
yeah,
Yeah,
people leasing consoles.
Game Pass.
It's
yeah.
we
Game Pass.
see the future in front of us, and it fucking sucks. Like
Yeah,
building a
because
PC is gonna be like not an option,
Right.
right?
right. I mean, the one
So
thing that's different between like PlayStation going full digital and PC's gone full digital since forever now is that you have multiple stores you can buy from. Steam
yeah,
is just the most popular one. But if you
yeah,
don't like a price on Steam, you can go on the internet and say, "Hey," and find another storefront that's selling it.
yeah. And Steam is really good about like having sales and stuff, and like having the humble bundles that will pop up. Like, I are there humble bundles on PlayStation and Xbox?
There have
No,
been two
there's
on
nothing like that on
PlayStation.
Xbox.
Who?
I
Okay.
don't think there's anything like that on Xbox because they're trying to just push Game Pass.
But yeah, I mean, okay, so my thing is a lot of people like if you've bought a physical game in the last year, like I feel like you have grounds to complain about this, but if you haven't, like I haven't, like I don't my thing is since my PS4 Pro where I still had the option to have a disc, I haven't bought a disc in the past 6 years. Like I have gotten Final Fantasy. Those are probably my two most recent physical. Well, those are my two most recent physical games. Are but they even those are digital key cards, which means
Yeah,
they're just an
Yeah.
authentication key for a digital copy.
Right.
yeah,
I mean, the issue is like regardless of if you buy all digital or if you like buy the occasional physical, it's the fact that they're deciding to remove a whole group of players who primarily use that to consume their media, to have that sense of ownership with their products, and a lot of times our digital games are just digital licenses. It's like, hey, here's the game and you don't own it. Like that when I was dealing with that shit with PlayStation, I was like, all right, if they don't give me my money back, I'm gonna dispute it. You're like, well, they might just lock out your account, and I'm like, I'm going to lose thousands of dollars of games because they pissed me off over $20. Like, where's that? Where's that fair? Where does that make sense, right? As opposed to my physical library that I could use on my PS4 and my Switch. Um, it puts it removes any power that we as a consumer have, right?
hmm,
So regardless of if we interact with it or don't, them removing it only removes the options that we have, right? It's better to have niggas like options. If you remove options from niggas, they're gonna be pissed,
yeah.
right?
That's true.
Just because I don't buy physical games doesn't mean I can't be mad about this shit. because it's going to make things worse for me as a digital consumer anyway. Because like I said, dynamic pricing. They could just remove a fucking game. Like we can't even click on fucking high guard. Like the shit's just locked. I can't even go to the fucking loading screen and look at it. That's crazy.
I mean,
That's crazy. I can't even go in there and like read the character abilities and shit. Like I don't need to
Also-
be online to do that. Like I don't need
yeah,
to
but
be
all
on the
that
fucking
stuff-
server to do that.
all that stuff was
That's
handled
fucked up.
server side. I mean, that's. You'd
This
be
isn't-
more
this
pissed
isn't-
if you had spent $40 on a physical copy of High Guard, and then that disc when that game shut down just didn't do anything, and then
That's bad. Like the fact that they make games like that is a bad thing. Like being able to
this is-
buy a physical game and you have to be online to play it.
that shit
Doesn't make
failed
sense.
generations ago. Like, that's the other thing. I feel like a lot of people are like going and trying to backtrack, and like the steps that we took to get to here. It's like
This isn't on the consumers. This is corporations making these choices and just doubling down on it. They're not looking at things critically. They're looking at things from the bottom line.
But at no
exclusively.
point have they lost money in taking any of these anti-consumer steps. The same way they're not going to lose any money by going all digital.
Exactly. Like all they care about is their bottom line. They
'Cause who
don't.
makes
They don't
the
actually
most?
give a fuck about gaming, about fun, about joy, about pleasure, about serving their fan base. All they care about is the money. If anything, this is just holding up the mirror to the industry that is the gaming industry. It's anti-consumer.
But also,
And
it
it has
removes the
been for a
last
long
argument
fucking
against
time.
pirating. It
One
also
time,
removes
Jalen?
the last true argument against pirating. Like if it's truly digital and you could take away my license whenever you want, that means I do not truly own it. And if I cannot truly own it, you can't truly steal it.
I mean, this
Yes.
is like over a 10-year-old argument on PC.
We
Like,
keep coming back to this every few years.
Well, no, I'm saying on PC because
Yeah,
you
but
can't
PC
buy a
isn't a
physical-
monopoly store. Like PC, you have multiple stores to choose from.
Right, but on iOS in the US, you're locked into the Apple Store. It's the same. We've said that PlayStation is extremely Apple-like for a really long time in a complimentary way. Now that it's in a derogatory way, I am still saying that exact same thing. My only option for getting apps on my phone is the iOS App Store. The only way for me to get games onto either of my PS5s, because I still don't have a disc drive, and now I'm even more like, it doesn't make sense me just getting a disc drive to only be getting physical games for the next couple years, when even when I had the option to have physical, like, built into my PlayStation, I just didn't use it. So, I mean, Xbox, we'll see what they do with Project Helix, but on the Switch,
I'm sure it's going to
You-
be the same thing.
you have the, not necessarily, because if they're saying it's a PC, then that means like the Xbox ROG Ally, people are using Steam and the Epic Game Store on there, even though that is
Yeah.
Xbox branded hardware. So if Helix is going to be more like PC, what is stopping you from putting Steam onto that and just completely canceling out Xbox's cut of any software sales? Like, at that point, like, that's why I say, if they spin Xbox out, you're never getting any more hardware, and I mean, that's, like, I don't know, PlayStation has led the change of a lot of things but I mean, anytime they do something that is more PC-like, that's when, like, people are completely, like, and I mean, certain people are justifiably mad. Like, if you've gone to the library in the last year and checked out a video game, if you've borrowed a physical game from somebody, if you, like, any of these things that involve physical within the last year, yeah, that makes, like, you can justifiably be angry. But I know like, Chase probably has an argument to be angry, because when Chase upgraded his monitor, he got Resident Evil Requiem and Pragmata physically. So like that is a situation that's justifiable of like you being upset about not getting physical games anymore. But like for me, it's I tend to get better deals on games that I actually end up playing on PlayStation over Steam. Like while I do get extremely good Steam games for a cheap price.
I've seen the Steam sales. They're smacking PlayStation's ass. Okay.
For PlayStation,
Risk of Rain 2 is like $8. That shit's full price on Steam right now. Oh, it's full price on PlayStation, but it's like $9 on Steam.
yeah, but if
And
you
it's
add it to
leaving
your
and
Gaming
it's
is
leaving
actually
PlayStation Plus
cheaper
extra
on
next month.
PC. Games are cheaper on PC, and that's why Grand
They
Theft
are.
Auto's not coming to PC because
They want to make
when it
their
first
money.
comes out, because like PC players are cheaper. There's always a
Oh,
sale
they're gonna
going
fuck
on,
that game to all hell.
They are
Right.
also gonna fuck that game to all hell.
and they're gonna fuck and PC players tend to fuck their games to all hell.
Also, they're not.
Fully data mine it, dude. Give you the next 15 years of what they got planned.
Also, based off their last statistics of what came out from pre-orders, GTA is fine.
Yeah.
yeah.
But this, I feel like you have every right to be mad about this. Like, no matter, even if you don't play fucking video games at all, like you can be pissed off about this because it's emblematic of the system that we're in right now. Like, we don't own our fucking houses. We don't own the means of production. We don't own our fucking cars. They want to even own your fucking thoughts. They own all of our data. They're building digital versions of us, right? We don't own like the pictures and shit we put up on social media. They own them. They can use them for advertisements if they want, targeted advertisements using your metadata. It's bad. All this shit is bad. It's like Johnny Silverhand is in my fucking brain telling me about how Arasaka fucked us and how we sat there and said, delicious. Did they use lubricant? No. Did they buy me dinner first? No. It's just bad. It's fucked. It's fucked. And it's like the one place you want to go to escape it, it's right there, fucking you on both sides. It's bad. Like, this shit sucks. It sucks. And like, I'm seeing all the people pissed off about it. And I'm a digital person. I voted with my wallet, right? I bought a digital console because it was $100 cheaper, right? I wanted to save some money. I had a nice digital library already from the PS4. However, I did also have physical games from the PS4 because there were good deals then. You know, I had a bunch of options. There was Best Buy, there was Amazon, there was GameStop. Every so often, you know, there were gifts, you know, gift cards, right? Right. But those options are slowly limited, and limiting those options forces people to choose. Well,
I mean,
there's
yeah.
no choice. You know, the illusion of choice is gone.
I mean,
right? And it's just like you take what you get,
true.
right?
If we,
Meaning you can buy the same game for different prices at the same exact time. That's
Yeah.
bad. That's objectively bad.
True. Honestly, if we look at like streaming came out long ago, and because of convenience, we all chose streaming, and now streaming is extraordinarily anti-consumer. They're constantly raising prices, adding in ads where you thought, oh, I'm getting streaming because I don't want ads for my cable television, and now you're paying cable
Right.
television prices because everything you want to watch is on 90 million different apps.
Removing whole digital libraries without providing a physical option.
Where
Right.
people are going back to physical, like they're going back to physical media to buy their movies and their TV shows because
how
it's
many
tired
how
of
many
ads.
series, how many movies, how many just experiences are no longer available because the service they were on decided to say goodbye. All right. Like
We
the
talked
whole
about this
shit last
HBO
week.
like 5 years ago.
Yeah, the whole shit
doing
last
that.
week with the Sony digital library just being like, all right, fuck it, all these things are removed. We don't care if you bought them.
Yeah.
Eat a dick. Go to hell. Fuck you.
It,
Thank you for the money, idiot.
yeah.
This shit sucks. This shit sucks. What if Sony and Atlas get into it one day and they're like, all right, well, fuck you. Deletes my persona, deletes my metaphor, I'm gonna fucking crash out. I'm gonna fucking crash out. What if I don't pay my goddamn PlayStation Plus subscription and they just delete my fucking cloud save? Right? There goes all my data. There go all my hard years of work. What if they get mad at me? What if they listen to this podcast, get mad at me, and delete my fucking account?
Me?
That's fucked up.
You're right.
That's plenty to be mad about.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Fuck
this shit.
And it is okay to be mad.
I'm not sorry. Fuck this shit. It's bad. And Johnny
It's
Silverhand's
bad.
in my head.
You know, Johnny Silverhand, a teenage boy sent to the Corpo Wars, came back anti-capitalist.
A corporal man, an anti-corporal man.
Probably.
What
the
if they don't
original-
let me go re-download that game because they don't want me to get more woke? What if they decide to delete my download of that? Right?
Mhm.
What if Netflix? What if I want to watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2 on Netflix on my PlayStation and PlayStation's like, no, you don't get to watch that show on here. What about that? Isn't that fucked up? I give somebody my Netflix primary account. I can watch it on my phone. I can watch it on my iPad. I can't watch it on my PlayStation here. It says this is not your household. My phone don't ask me that question. My iPad doesn't ask me that question. My MacBook does not ask me that question. They just let me run it. Same exact Wi-Fi, same exact IP address, but Sony said no.
Netflix, I think, said no.
Right? What if I want to go download a digital deluxe edition of the game that I bought? And it turns out I didn't buy the fucking game. I bought fucking DLC, even though it clearly said it was a fucking game. Because they decided to change their mind because they're hemorrhaging money. Right? And I have to go through their AI chatbot and argue with them just to not get my fucking refund. And I have to go call a actual fucking human being to get a refund. Over $23? You're that broke, Sony, that you need my $23? What?
Go on.
What? It sounds like a broke bitch to me. It's the first of the month. Rent due? Get your shit together.
I don't know. I
Print
feel
no
like the
physical fucking
voting with
games.
the
You too poor to
wallet
print
is
no
going to
physical
continue
games.
to happen. Like, and by the time January 2028 hits and like production has been slowing down and there are more and more examples of games that pull the GTA and it's just a code in the box. Like, I just, like, right now everybody's mad, but everybody has been voting with their wallets for at least the past 5 years, and so, I mean, like, complain all you want, like, they're definitely not going to be backtracking on it. Like, if anything, they're going to postpone it the same way they postponed the PS3 and Vita store. So now that it's actually happening, like, you had your chance. You've had your chance this entire generation to buy your physical games, and
Yeah,
more
still
than
millions of
80%.
people.
Yeah,
Millions of people buying physical games.
Yeah.
That's not a small number. That's not a little amount of people. That's more. That's more than some countries. Like. That's
Also,
more
you
than a
don't
lot of
know if
countries.
it's you don't know it's going to if you don't know it's going to go away, and maybe you buy a physical game for the game that you like. Oh, I really wanted Resident Evil 9 physically, but I don't necessarily want Romeo's a Dead Man physically. I bought that one digitally, or I buy the little games digitally, but the games I really want I buy physically because I don't know me buying more games digitally is going to then eventually take away the physical game that I do want to get. Until they go, hey, we're actually going to cancel physical games coming 2028. We didn't know that was an option.
right, but you've had the option until now. And most people, did you buy Resident Evil physically, Chris?
Yes, I have 2 copies of Resident Evil.
All right, so you have a justifiable, like, you have a leg to stand on to
The
complain.
games like I have Ratchet and Clank physical. I have Ghost of Tsushima physical. PS5 version physical because I wanted to buy it for the PS5. I buy the games I really enjoy physically. I don't have Pragmatic physical because I bought it on PC instead.
Yep.
Well, yeah. I mean, I doubt there. I mean,
All right. I mean, it
I mean,
doesn't
they
matter
don't.
what we say. They don't care.
yeah.
They
They're
don't
going
give
to
a
do what
fuck.
they do. They're going to
And
look
They
at
don't
the
give a fuck.
numbers.
They don't care. Honestly, I think even if this shit was 50 they would tell us to go fuck ourselves.
I don't think
They
so.
want to do this, and they'll do it. You know, like that's what it boils down to. Any decision they want to make, they're going to make it regardless, right?
Mhm.
It could be fucking 60-40. They would still be like, you know what, fuck it, adapt or die.
Yeah.
We don't care. We don't care. They've said time and time again they want to monetize their install base. They don't give a fuck about expanding anymore. They want to milk us for everything that we got, right? What better way to do that than this is the only option for purchase? Maybe Amazon and Best Buy they have your digital codes for your games, but you know,
I and I think so. PlayStation for a while hasn't sold those cards that Switch and Xbox sell. That it's literally just like a gift card that you redeem the code on your digital storefront on the system. PlayStation got rid of those for a while. I think that they're going to come back, and at that point, they take up less shelf space, but there's still the chance that you get your digital code cheaper. And hopefully, third party like resellers of codes like they do on Steam, hopefully that environment opens up on PlayStation again. Because that is.
Yeah.
Alright, but while we're talking about games that make billions and don't care, GTA 6 has made over $3 billion just off of pre orders in the first week and a half.
I mean, yeah, that doesn't surprise me, but damn. I don't think we've seen anything. We haven't seen gameplay, right?
I mean, technically everything we've seen has been in engine, but
it doesn't matter.
yeah, it really
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Like
have
straight
dropped
up, it doesn't matter. Like,
3 billion off of
literally
hype.
not show us nothing, and people would buy it.
it's Grand Theft Auto 6. You could tell them that it will come to your house and shit in your console. They will still buy it.
We'll pay for the privilege of a shit-filled console. Literally.
You can get the shit-filled deluxe that comes with corn.
Oh God.
But yeah, I mean, GTA,
Low country boiled corn for Miami.
Oh, God.
Old Bay mixed it with it, yeah. Of course. Oh, thank you, Rockstar.
What were you saying, Anton?
I was thinking, so I've been working on my planning of the games for the rest of the year because I'm like, essentially we get like, there's going to be like one big game for me every month for the rest of the year, just looking at, so like July is Halo, August is Tokon, September
Is Halo coming on Switch?
Wolverine. No, it's not.
Damn it.
It should though.
I mean, it could. It's still. I'm surprised there haven't been more Microsoft games on Switch too, because
Just do it.
Call of Duty this year is coming to Switch. So
Yeah,
you
just give
really.
in.
Microsoft
already.
is too busy right now.
Fucking
Laying
up
people
everything.
I mean,
They said they're gonna do it, and they're
it's
doing it.
literally free to get Halo to Switch 2. All that's going to do is make them money. That's the kind of moves they should be making,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not. But yeah, I would think. So August or July, Halo. August, Tokon, which has a $60 version, which I think is going to be the version I get. I'm not going to get the Ultra Deluxe Edition because fighting games this generation, I tend to just get the characters and the costumes that I care about, and that works
Yeah.
out cheaper in the long run. Where instead of spending $100 out the gate, I can spend $60 out the gate, get the entire launch lineup, which now we know more of them. We got the last four, so the Samurai Outriders are Blade, Deadpool, Loki, and Loki, Ghost Rider. I forgot
Rider.
like the team leader.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that trailer went hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
Deadpool
That trailer
is
went hard.
Deadpool's fun. Him like mimicking other fighting game moves is
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah,
every
he hit
single.
he hit the iconic Jacko pose.
He did the
Jacko,
Johnny
he
Cage
got,
nut punch. He did a Naruto run.
He got
He did,
Scorpion's fatality from Mortal Kombat 1. He got
Yeah.
Toasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got Mega Man's ultimate his smash ultimate
His
ability.
final smash.
His
I don't
final
want to go
smash
over that.
ability.
I don't want to go over that, Jalen. That was really good.
What?
I didn't want to glaze over. That was actually spot on.
Look, I played enough Mortal Kombat to hit a Toasty.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, random bullshit go.
random. Loki was the
Yeah.
surprise. I wasn't expecting Loki to be on the team, but
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah, Loki was the surprise, but it looks pretty fine, honestly. And Blade just looks sick as fucking shit. I said if
Right.
they put Blade in the game, they got my money, and I have to make
There
a
they
deal
go.
with the devil to buy this fucking game. But all right, whatever.
Yep.
I mean, you could play it on PC. You know.
Yeah.
Oh my Mac!
Not. Oh, this game also is having the problem of a lot of other big PC, PlayStation games. It's not available in your country if the PSN's not there.
yep.
There you
Wicked, wicked. Like,
But while we're talking about Blade, it looks so. None of
Yeah.
this has been
go. It's
confirmed.
a sad story.
I'm.
Oh yeah, because you have one on here that is Xbox confirmed is not shutting down.
Right. So Obsidian was rumored, and then like they came out and said no, that
No, no,
rumor's
no.
not true. Undead Labs got added to the list. So last time we talked about it, we were talking about Ninja Theory and Double Fine and Compulsion.
Yeah.
But Undead Labs, the people who are making State of Decay 3, also aren't safe. And now we see that Arcane isn't safe. And like if they close
What?
Arcane, the Blade game is getting canceled.
why is Blade such a fucking cursed IP? Is it because of Wesley Snipes?
Yeah.
As long as
Yes,
there will
actually,
be
it's
one
'cause he got-
Blade.
It's because he got arrested for tax evasion.
What is the? Oh, they made Redfall. But damn, you didn't let them actually make a game they want to make.
They made Dishonored before they made Redfall. And then they
No,
made
but I'm
Death
saying,
Loop.
what did they do for Xbox? And
Yeah, once they
I
got
mean,
bought
they
by
made
Xbox,
Deathloop,
it was
but
kind of
Deathloop
over.
was a, yeah, yeah. Honestly, it is over for them.
Man, I was kind of excited for Redfall, honestly, when they first showed it off.
Yeah, it looked cool when they first showed it, and then it came out with nothing.
Yeah, it was like too many cooks in the kitchen, but nobody cooked. Because they didn't know what they wanted on their menu.
Facts.
It was Carmi changing the menu every fucking week,
Oh my god, the season
every day.
season 3, season 4. God damn.
Yeah. God damn.
I haven't watched
Damn it,
season 5
Carmi.
yet.
Me neither. Me neither.
I heard it's really
see-
good, but
Did you see that video I put in the Discord?
I watched some of
Chris,
it.
I swear, like most of my posting lately has been for you specifically.
You've been top tier. Every single time you post something, I like put a little fire emoji. I'm like, I'm coming back to that one.
I'm like, let me not even tag Chris anymore. Just know this is for you. I'm posting for you.
Same video essay wavelength. But yeah, for Xbox, we knew that they were gonna. They said they were shutting down people in July. It's happening.
Well,
Yeah.
nothing has, no doors have
Nothing's
fully
happened
closed.
yet, but
Right.
we are know it's happening. We see who's on the chopping block now. They didn't come out and say Arcane's not being shut down. They only came out and said Obsidian's fine, which is good because Obsidian's done all the work for them.
They're
A
gonna
lot of
put
work of mid.
they're gonna put
I mean, yeah,
Obsidian
but they're at
on
least doing
Fallout,
something.
and
No,
that's
honestly, I feel like the thing that happened with that story is probably Obsidian itself trying to figure out how the fuck do we get out of this 360 deal, right? It's
Ooh.
like, oh, sure, we may be safe, but like, if you've
Do we-
ever been in a company that is going through layoffs, you always feel like your head is literally on the chopping block. The guillotine is right there above you.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter your production. You know that shit
True.
could come slamming down for no real discernible fucking reason,
Yep.
right? So to me, that story, even if it's false, I feel like that is still them trying to figure out how the fuck do we get out of this.
Yeah.
So it may not actually be false. Like they're just like, oh yeah, no, they're safe. It's like sure they're safe, but they don't feel safe.
No,
Their
yeah.
nervous system's dysregulated.
They're not sleeping well.
They're in an abusive relationship, right?
Mm,
No amount of putting them on Fallout is going to resolve that.
right.
And sure, it's going to be sick. They get a new Fallout or new Fallout New Vegas or Fallout New Vegas remake.
well, now the remake is gonna go to Virtuous. The a year ago, the Fallout New Vegas remake remaster would have gone to somebody like Virtuous, but
Hmm.
this week they cut their funding. Apparently, they just froze all their spending in external studios, and so IO Interactive is like, we're gonna to have layoffs because they were helping us pay for the people who were making this fantasy game that they were making. And now that Microsoft is just not spending money on stuff like that, they're like, well, shit. We were using our Microsoft money to pay for these people, so we're going to have to.
Yeah.
And that's not even a first party studio. That is a studio that got out from underneath Square Enix when Square Enix was getting rid of all their Western teams, and they got to keep their IP, and they made one of the best reviewed games this year. Like, I want to check out 007 First Light.
Oh yeah.
Because
I've heard nothing but good things. That is a game that has reached my coworkers.
yeah, so that's it's on the list of like I'm gonna wait for a decent sale on it, but yeah,
Mm.
it's been out long
Yeah.
enough and has gotten good enough reviews that I'm like, I don't want to pay full price for it because of how long it's been out. Like it's been a few months, and I know the second I pay full price for it, it'll go on sale.
Exactly.
No, of course.
This the sacrifice that we all must make.
Oh no, I'm not
But
making,
yeah, all-
not making it for fucking 007.
Right. But for all these episodes where I've been like yelling at the sun about the games industry as we know it being cooked, this is what I meant, right? We're
Yeah.
getting rid of physical game sales. Cool, right? We're hiking up the price of literally everything, of games, of consoles. We're laying off studios like it's fucking going out of style, right? We're canceling games right before they could even cross the finish line. We're putting other games in development hell, right? Like
Yep.
extending how long it's going to take for it to come out, if it even does come out.
Yeah.
We're basically digging a hole to where it won't be able to make its budget unless it
Mhm.
has astronomical sales, which it won't because it's going to be expensive when it
Mhm.
drops, and people may not have the console because it's expensive to have.
Yeah.
And here we go. GTA 6 is breaking records with its digital download pre orders or whatever, right? Like I said, that's the final harbinger of the end of the fucking industry as we know it, right? Because that's gonna shift the goalpost so much that every company is like, we need that. Well, it's like, okay, you laid off all your studios. The talent is disgruntled. They don't want to do this shit anymore. They're
Yep.
pivoting. They're pivoting fucking careers,
Mhm.
right? And the ones who are working on it feel like they could be laid off and let go at any minute. They're going through burnout and crunch, right?
Yep.
And everybody's chasing fidelity and hyper realism. They're losing art styles, becoming flattened and homogenized. And the pressure now is being put on indies and double A's to be able to deliver the experience that people actually want. It's a clusterfuck,
I mean,
right?
Just gotta,
The pieces of this puzzle line up to it just being like, what the fuck, right?
mm-hmm.
and I
I'm not
mean,
saying it's over, but like the pieces indicate that shit is going to be bad for a long time.
hmm
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
games that we're excited about right now, they may not just ever fucking come out. Like that used to be the exception and not the rule. Now it's looking like the rule and not the exception.
It's true.
Wonder Woman game gone. The Black Panther game gone. That Black Panther Captain America game, is that gonna happen?
maybe.
Is that gonna happen? You probably don't even fucking remember it.
Yeah, I do. Rise of Hydra.
Right.
Who was making that?
18,
The tech demo.
Who was making that? I know Amy Henning was attached. With Skybound
Exactly.
Games? Question mark. That'll be my guess. Skybound.
I don't know. But yeah, that's my point there.
So
And
1943.
Yeah, and good games are definitely still going to happen.
Very close. Sky
Like I said,
Dance.
Sky Dance. Yeah, right there. That's a lot of pressure to put on like indies and double A's to be able to carry that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people's expectations have grown so grandiose from the boardroom to the everyday average consumer. They expect these masterpieces every time, and if it's not that, it falls flat, which
Yeah.
isn't fair, right? There's a full spectrum of experiences that are being like homogenized to it's gas or it's ass, right? And
I mean, look at what happened.
that's no way to engage in art.
I mean,
Yeah,
look what
that's
happened
true.
to immersive sims. Like, that genre's basically dead because
But we got a big AAA immersive sim light, like literally last year, with
Which
Indiana
was-
Jones.
that.
The
Yeah,
best way
let's
to
call.
The best way to describe that game is an immersive sim. It's an immersive sim light, but you're still getting a Microsoft first-party multi-platform AAA game in that genre.
Well, now it's multiplayer.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's still not
It
on
is
Switch
everywhere.
yet. I don't think it's on Switch yet. Or it came out on Switch and snuck completely by me because
So it's biplat.
try if you count PC.
Yeah. PC.
No,
It's
I
just
gotta
not
count that. And
omni-plat.
Xbox is the same thing.
Yeah.
They're like a couple that's fused into one person at this point, basically, because Xbox is codependent on it.
Yeah,
Right,
but they're in an
can't
abusive
stand on these two
relationship.
ways. It's an abusive relationship. Like it's a trauma bond.
It's Big
It's-
Daddy
it's-
Microsoft is buying or
What-
spending all their
what are
RAM
those-
and
What are those two gems? Is Lapis Lazuli
oh, and
Jasper?
yeah,
and Jasper? Yeah. What do they form into?
It's a great question. You're man,
damn it,
y'all
Google.
are making me reach real deep into the fucking memory banks right now.
I'm looking at you.
I-
I'm like, you're the Crystal Gem Dex. Like,
You're the one who knows these things.
you're supposed to know that.
I knew these things.
Fusion
at a certain
is
point.
Malachite.
Malachite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they are. So that's a trauma bond. That was introducing children to the concept of a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Letting
Well-
them know that it's not okay.
It's not
That's
okay.
that's Project Helix.
To step away from like the AAA and like the just we're diving into the realm of Switch right now because
Splash.
Madrid and I played Splatoon 3 earlier this week, and that was because there was a Splatoon Raiders Direct, which it got me excited about Splatoon. Like, I've enjoyed Splatoon through its entire lifespan of existence. I'm one of the few people on the planet that had a Wii U and also played Splatoon 1 on Wii U. And so
Mm-hmm.
I haven't gotten any of the DLCs for any of them. I think the Splatoon 2 DLC was free with Nintendo Switch Online, but I definitely don't have the Splatoon 3 DLC. But Splatoon Raiders looks, it's a co-op. Like, they keep saying it's a single player game, but when you look at people actually playing it and like the systems they put in place, it's just a co-op like horde mode kind of shooter. And so for this Splatoon shooting mechanics to be put into a like 4-player looter shooter scenario, like that's something I could really see being good. But just to talk about one more aspect of physical games dying, this is part of the new Nintendo pricing structure, where it's $10 more if you want it physically over digitally. So even though like I'm looking at this game, I know that it'll be a eShop title. If anything, I'm not paying $10 extra just to have like, because I don't even have Splatoon 3 physically. Splatoon 3 was a digital download for me.
Yeah.
The only one that I still have physically is Splatoon 2. And that's because that was extremely early on in the Switch lifespan. That was my first Switch
yeah, I got
game.
that physical.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think I got that in Bayonetta, and maybe
I mean, I have a hefty
Zelda,
chunk of Switch
when
games.
I bought my Switch.
Like, I did kind of keep physical alive longer on Switch than I did anything else, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only current gen physical games I have are Switch 2 games.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we played that, and then me just being on my Switch in general and watching X-Men 97 this week because they dropped the first 3 episodes. It's fucking
Nice.
peak. It is
The
like
character assassination has pissed me off. I'm not talking about it. Why they had to,
who
they
they
just
take
immediately
out?
started attacking my girls. Anyway.
But yeah, so X-Men 97 got me playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on my Switch too, because I'm like, it'll run better. Like, it's still a crime that this game has been a Switch exclusive for the entire time it's been out. And it runs a little bit better on Switch too, but it is still like, you can tell it's still barely hitting 30. It's not, it does not look.
That was always a crime for it to be a Switch.
What happened?
A goal. 2 minutes in.
2 minutes in?
Offsides.
Oh, okay.
No wonder it went in. Offsides.
Who?
Yeah.
Norway.
Norway? Okay.
But yeah, that it is a crime that has like exclusively been a Switch game, especially like because Marvel Ultimate Alliance never gave Nintendo for me. That's it's been like to me,
That's
I
an
think of
Xbox
it like
game.
an Xbox game.
That's
Yeah.
an Xbox game.
Like Ultimate Alliance 2, Ultimate Alliance 2. I was
Yep.
playing those on 360.
Right, and then for
Like hello.
and this game would have done great on PlayStation. Like, it would have done great as just a multi-platform, because I could even see Steam players
Exactly.
right now going back and getting this game. Like, the fact that
I would get that game.
Yeah, same.
it's
it
not
would
worth
have
it on
it would have a
Switch.
nice it would have a nice delicious sale going on it on Steam right now.
It
It's
would go
probably full
crazy
fucking
on
price
my Steam Deck.
Switch.
It would go absolutely stupid on Steam Deck. Cozied
would.
up, X-Men or something else on the screen.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Whole team full of X-Men because that's how I roll.
That's how I roll.
My team right now is Spider-Man, Wolverine, Captain America, Iron Man.
I got a lot of Spider-Man hate in my heart that I gotta work through because of Marvel.
Why do you
Rivals.
hate Spider-Man?
Because of Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Like
know
as
what?
a Spider-Man
That's okay.
enjoyer, that's one of
That's
the
fair.
things that keeps me away from that game. Is because
That's okay. Like, yes, Spider-Man players at this point have learned to be super sweaty with that character, so they're doing absurd shit.
They're also ass. It's like the one on your team is fucking dog shit. The
I'm
one
not
on the
trying to
other
be that
team
one.
is fucking god tier. It's like, bro, god damn, can there be an in between? Can we just have a Spider-Man that's a regular guy? Like he's not on my team selling, and he's not on the other team like absolutely dominating. Give us a fucking in between, please, please, please. And while we're talking about Marvel Rivals, there's two things that I've noticed with it lately. One is the
Uh-huh.
thing that's been pissing me off is that a lot of these summer skins are locked behind a balloon pop mechanic where there's like 6 or 7 balloons that um you pay coins to pop a balloon that increasingly get more expensive, and each time you pop a balloon, so essentially the each balloon contains either the skin, the emote that comes with the skin, the spray, all types of tangential bullshit that you don't care about, right?
Right.
Because you want the fucking skin.
Mm-hmm.
The odds of you actually getting it's gambling. Again, they found a new way to gamble that I guess makes it through the terms of service instead of just allowing me to purchase the fucking skin outright. They want me to spend extra money on the fucking bundle of everything that comes along with it when they could just put out the skin and the bundle and put a price tag on it. But no, they want me
Wait,
to gamble away my coins on it
you
because,
can't.
like I said, each time you pop a balloon, it becomes more. It starts off at like 50 credits, and then it turns into like 200 credits, and then that
That,
turns into 400 credits, and then 800 credits, and then 1,200 credits. That's a lot of money.
that sounds like a lot of
That's a
money.
lot of physical human dollars. It's
Was
wicked.
was the original Overwatch so bad to where like, yeah, you had your loot boxes, but you could still get coins and then get
No,
the skin you wanted, right?
no,
No.
The original, like when we played it
no.
back
Yeah.
in like
Yes. It was
2015.
loot box only.
Yeah, but you could get coins out of the loot boxes that you could then go and get the particular skin you wanted.
Yeah,
And
Oh,
you,
that's only after you bought
90 million loot boxes.
hundreds of loot boxes. Would you have enough coins to maybe, possibly? And it's not like you could just go buy coins with money.
Mm,
Coins that would be eligible for skin purchase. That was the problem.
that
You
was.
would have to go
They
through
should have
the
just done
like
that.
the stopgap of the gambling mechanic. This is a workaround for that, and I don't like it. And the other thing is Captain America's cock is breaking the internet.
yeah, I
Hey,
was gonna
hey,
ask if
there,
that
there,
was
there,
your-
there
That shit has penetrated like
You bet
like
it
just
has.
regular like just regular
Why can I see it
fucking
from the
nerd
front?
society. That shit is like I'm seeing that shit in places or Marvel Rivals has not or Marvel Rivals where video games have not been. That cock is everywhere. And I'm saying cock because he's a white man. And it's funny. And I'm gonna say
But
like I'm from
also-
Boston. His cock. His cock is breaking the internet.
Hey, it's about time they over sexualize the men, right?
I was
I
about
mean,
to
they
say,
have been.
everyone who complained about that when Marvel Rivals, what do you gotta say now, Bucko?
I mean,
Oh my
there's
God.
no. It's
They're
been
not
everywhere.
necessarily complaining. They're just like, yo.
Well,
They're like,
the
"Look
Gooners
at
were
this
both
dude's
the
meat."
Gooners and the non-Gooners were complaining. Now the Gooners are happy. Now it's only the non-Gooners that are still complaining. Because the Gooners were like, finally, some good fucking food, and they went on with their day.
Yeah, basically.
It's America's cock.
Basically. So I find that really funny. And they're like going through all of his emotes, and it's like it's got jiggle
It's got
faces.
physics to it.
Yep.
They were showing them from the back. They're like, you can see it from the back.
Uh,
Now everybody knows it's a horny, freaked out game. Everybody.
It was
And
always a
this
horny,
is
freaked out game.
this is people's first introduction to Marvel Rivals.
oh boy.
All right. Well, Chris,
Yep, so
you beat Pragmata this week.
Hell yeah! Literally 30 minutes before we started the podcast,
Oh shit.
I
Yeah.
was sobbing, ugly crying at the end of this game. Good God, Capcom can make a good story. I didn't know because they make Resident Evil, but this one's a fantastic story.
All right. So, do you see them from the ending? So wait, does it have multiple endings? Do you know?
I don't know. I know that, so I beat the game and then you kind of unlock this other mode that comes with other levels and like other parts of the story. I don't know if that has to do with the ending, if it changes the ending in any way, or if it changes like or adds more context to the story of like pre-Hugh joining the moon, coming to the moon. It just was like unlocked once I beat the game.
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm excited to kind of play through that and see if that does change anything. But no, I don't think there is a different ending.
Okay. Well, so based off the ending, do you see them doing DLC for this one? Do you see them doing a sequel? Do you see, like, where do you see the franchise going now that you beat the first one?
Okay, hold on. There apparently is a secret true ending. Ending slightly alters the final sequences, provides more context about the overarching lore, and ends with a recontextualized audio clip that offers more hope. If they go based on that, based on the ending that I saw, this is the one and only game. That's it.
You don't think they want to franchise it?
It wraps up. They can. I don't want to spoil the game because it's
It would be with different people.
Don't.
yeah
Sorry.
person. Yeah, no, this it is one of those stories where you're like, God, I know that how much hope that these two characters have between each other, like the solid father daughter kind of dynamic of like, we're gonna make it through and let's go to the beach afterwards. I knew it was gonna hurt me. It did. Not in any way that the internet thought it was gonna hurt you. Um, but yeah, it's a solid. I mean, not every ending has to be a happy ending, and this isn't necessarily a happy ending. But it's great. Yeah, it was. This is honestly, I got to go back and play Resident Evil 9 again because I was like, I think this might be my game of the year. Just how good this game is.
Pragmata.
Pragmata. I ended it with the skin because they added this. There's a skin from the like demo where it's just her who drew like little child pictures all over his suit.
Yeah.
I was like, they added like they did a new title screen and updated it, added the suit in, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll end it to this game. I'll end it with this on there. That was a big mistake.
All right. Well,
Anton, I think you have it, right?
yeah.
Just got to be on your list before the end of the year at some point.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is. The only thing with it is I haven't been as single player focused lately. And
That's
so
fair.
most of the time when I'm getting on, I'm doing like Fortnite because this season's really good. I wasn't expecting this Fortnite season to be as good as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's grown on me more. Like with I was not a fan of the guns at first, but I've found some that I kind of like. I do like the briefcase turret. It's
What
just
is the
like an
season?
extra.
We're a cartel. We're moving sprites.
Oh,
Yeah,
For,
the
like,
extraction mode's actually kind of fun.
I mean, like, yeah, it's not an extraction mode yet because we're going to get that in Fortnite. We already know that. It's an
Oh, yeah.
extraction
Right.
mechanic for.
It's an extraction mechanic with like collectible creatures.
Yeah.
So they're double dipping for real.
So it's been that. It's been Street Fighter. I'm trying to get at least semi decent before Tifa comes out. And it's been Vampire Survivors because that online co op. Like, if you think this game had crack in it before, like,
Yeah.
it just having online 4-player crossplay just makes
Mhm.
it way more fun.
Yeah. I've been running a lot of Risk of Rain too. Especially now that I see it's leaving like PlayStation Plus Extra
Mm.
come August. So I'm like, let me get all the squeeze out of this. Because I've been running with Joanne and Lana. And Joanne's like, yeah, I'm just going to cop it on Steam afterwards. I'm like, no. Because it doesn't have crossplay. So even if I wanted to just get it again on PlayStation, which is full price, um,
It's in the
I
Steam
wouldn't-
family library.
I wouldn't have anybody that's not Mac compatible.
Uh,
That
I
is
was like, you
so-
wouldn't have to buy
so
it on
sad.
Steam because we have.
I know. Well, let me just quadruple check since I hadn't looked.
Yeah, I just double
I hadn't
checked.
I hadn't looked myself. $8.24 right now.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah, I think I got the Risk of Rain 1 and 2 bundle at some point. Or I was gifted Risk of Rain 2 on Steam and then went back and got Risk of Rain 1 on a sale. But
Full DLC, like with all the DLC included is 30, which is 53% off.
Chris, do I want the Evil Within on PC? The first one?
First Evil Within?
Yeah.
Like the one that came out.
2014.
Oh, yeah. The first one's really good.
It's like all of it is $6 on Steam right now.
All like 1 and 2?
No. The
the one
first
with
Evil
all
Within.
the DLC.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's a fun game. The second one's also really good too.
The second one is $8.
Shit, $14 for 2 horror video games we'll never get a third one for?
I want to play Ghostwire Tokyo. You bringing up the Evil Within just.
That is currently $6 on Steam.
Yeah, but. I'm not trying to buy. I have it on PlayStation. I'm not trying to buy it on Steam, especially if I'm going to be the only one playing it. And
Ghostwire Tokyo. Oh yeah, that one's on my list. That was on my list when it came out.
I have it on PlayStation. It went on ridiculous sale at some point, and I was like, yeah, this is actually like to have a immersive sim light in a alternate version of Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
I need to beat Ghostwire and Hi-Fi Rush. Just do the two Tango games that appeal to me the most.
Definitely need to beat Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah. God, that game was fun.
That game was so fun.
That game was so much fun.
You Xbox.
Fucking Xbox. I will say, have you noticed that because they always announce layoffs very soon after their game announcements, have you noticed that when you go back and you rewatch their game announcement, it feels like slave auctions? Like they're hoping that some investor's gonna look at that and be like, let's buy that company.
Mm.
This one can run good and jump high type shit.
Oh man, talk about it.
Mm.
All right.
We don't want them no more.
Well, yeah. I mean, Brazil get the game's going, so I say
Gotta get.
unless y'all have one more thing for this week.
Nope.
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 All right.
Gotta
Well,
watch this
remember
game.
you
Get
can.
ready for Mexico.
Yep. You can follow us all collectively around the internet, CheesyControllerPodcast.com. Follow me on Instagram at Anton6, followed by 2X's. Chris, where can people find you?
You can find me in the Discord.
Madrid.
You can find me in the Discord as well.
Jalen.
Squid Bishop on the internet.
All right, this has been Anton6 production. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. Until next time, keep it cheesy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 395 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the Mecha Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
Pragmato, why do you gotta make me feel those feelings?
We got the Ray Trace Durag Madrid Devon.
It's giving broke.
And we got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
Have you noticed that they be looking like slave auctions sometimes?
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about the PS6 rumors, PlayStation killing physical games, and shutting down the PS3 and Vita store. We're going to talk about GTA making a lot of money, and Xbox closing a lot of studios, not knowing what they're going to do. But we also have a bright, somewhat ending where we talk about Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, Pragmata, and back to bad with Marvel Rivals? Stay tuned. Okay, stopping the recording. I'm going to go to Twitch to raid.
Raid. Raid.
Rate it. Damn.
Blessings playing Xenoblade Chronicles, so
Nori's really controlled the ball this game.
They should have let Vinny Jr. take that fucking penalty.
Shoulda.
He would have scored.
Shoulda.
He would have scored.